What's up guys, this is Sean Tan and welcome back to the podcast. Today I have my A-level friend here. So this is Kai Binn, go by Kai now. Last time not this name, but anyway next to him will be Margaret from Bean Shipper. Yay! Yeah, so I very peculiar. You see all this coffee bean now. You rather have this block you
They can put here also.
Okay. So this is
It's
not
a long time You go so big.
I eat a lot. Eat a lot. But anyway, throw back a little bit to the A-level days. So we went to Tar College A-levels. We are always didn't do homework, copy people's math.
No you are the annoying one because no need to study also can get.
Where God, that's the other guy, the other one, the other Sean.
You also lah.
Oh, that one, yeah. So it's we all both are the bottom students in math class. There's this subject called further math in A-levels, right? Don't take. That's when you thought.
Not for average people.
Yeah. So. But what's surprising is after A-levels, we all went our separate ways, and now Kai and a partner has been obsessed with coffee.
Yes.
How did that happen?
I've been drinking a lot of coffee all this while, like since uni time.
Got meh?
Yeah, Starbucks.
I thought that time we drink Jack Daniels or Johnny Walker.
Uni time studying, I had to go for coffee lah. Then after that, so happened I decided to go for New Zealand working holiday for 1 year.
Yeah.
That's where I met my wife.
Yeah.
And then when I came back, and I'm like, I don't really want to go to the corporate world, so I just pick coffee lah, and then go into work in barista.
Yeah.
And then learn everything about coffee, and eventually I'm like, okay, maybe we can try to open a business selling coffee beans. Yeah. But the fact is, we got our first child. Yeah,
there's two ways to pursue a goal.
Yes.
Desperation is one of them.
Yes, definitely.
But the last time I saw you with coffee is at this cafe in TTDI, right? That was when you were still a barista, lah.
Yeah, that was like 2013.
And that time, cafe was not as berleluasa like that.
Yeah,
it's not
there
everywhere
was
also go
nothing.
one, right? There was only one in TTDI, whole day need to line up one, right?
Yeah.
Then now like everywhere also got lah.
Yeah.
In fact, in the office also got one.
Yeah, that was like when good cafes has less than 10. You can really count good cafes that time. And then I was very lucky to work in one of the good ones lah.
Yeah. But that one so good until got drama.
Lots of drama. As in,
Cafe also got drama. I thought for passion for coffee. Apparently not really. Okay, so your passion for coffee, how does it translate into you getting this online?
We started Bean Shipper in 2014. So 2014 is where not many people buy things online. People will never think about buying things online. My brother actually showed me a website in the US and then say like they sell coffee beans online with coffee subscription services. Like how you subscribe magazine and then they send every month.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, this is a good idea. Never seen this in Malaysia. And I also like to try a lot of different types of coffee. And that's how we got started lah. And then we started with a black coffee subscription, so which is we look around the good roasters around in Malaysia. So back then I can calculate like when I started there was only like 6 or 7 roasters. So we go knock the door one by one to look for different coffee to showcase this to our subscribers. And then as I get to meet more and more roasters, and then I'm like, oh, why not I can just like design a website to put all the roasters coffee beans in one place so that they can share to coffee lovers that like to try different coffee. So that's where Bean Shipper started. Yeah.
And the weirdest thing is like that time you tell the roasters to start their own website, they also like siao. Right?
Yeah, people are like, buy coffee beans online. I mean, coffee beans is not something that everybody buys. Yeah, like I was working as a barista. There's only a few customers that buy coffee beans. It was a very new thing that time. Yeah.
So like, agak-agak lah when you start that first year, right? How much did people buy?
First year was nothing though. Like as in, I started as a part-time. I was working as a barista and then still doing some singing gig Yeah.
Huh? You see? Huh?
Yes,
Yeah,
really
you
the
don't know?
guitar.
I thought you sing kachao online behind only. Always like behind we
I
do
sing
math.
on
then-
stage, bro.
all the trainings from class.
Yeah, and I mean back then to survive work two jobs
whatever lah.
is the norm, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I also do this part time because online business is a lot to learn also.
Yeah.
Back then like nobody buys online, so
Yeah.
the barrier is definitely asking people to buy online, and then I think it started to pick up really on the second or third year. Yeah, that is where we started to share a lot of brewing tips, and then that is where we get a bit of traction after 1 to 2 years time of sharing. Yeah.
The last time I go to your office and drink on that one was year 2, the Taman Sri Permaisuri one.
No, not Permaisuri lah. The office, right?
The
I think-
Velocity there one.
I cannot recall it's which one, but I think it's the third year lah.
Oh, that's the third year already.
Yeah. Third or fourth year, I cannot really remember.
Wow. Okay, can you just roughly brief what's the process of a coffee bean before it reaches the doorstep? Like we start from the roaster, not before the roaster, I don't care.
Yeah. We have two different models. So one is like small bag, this 200 grams coffee. So we will usually just buy in wholesale, and then we store it in our warehouse. And this is like the ready stock coffee beans that customer can buy immediately, so they can buy before 12 or 1 p.m. every day, and then they can receive the next day.
Ooh.
So this is for the ready stock ones, and then the other one is the pre-order ones. Those are for 1 kilo larger bag of coffee beans, and the customer can order, and then we arrange to roast the following week, either Monday or Tuesday, and then we send fresh beans to customers. So
Fresh beans, what do you mean?
fresh, so they are freshly roasted lah for 1 kilo.
Okay.
Because 1 kilo is a big bag, right? So it's best for customers to get fresh ones so that they can slowly enjoy over a period of time.
Oh, I just learned this also. Like last time I met you, I realized that there's an expiry date for beans one.
Not expiry lah, like best before lah, I would say. Yeah.
What's the best before period?
It depends on the quality of beans.
Ah.
So say cheaper, lower range beans is usually like 3 to 4 weeks after roasting. If you get like slightly higher quality beans, say they are priced on the higher side, then can last for up to 2 months or even longer. Some like those exquisite high quality geisha coffee, then
Geisha coffee.
yeah, geisha.
Wow.
It can go really expensive. Some roasters, they just put it in a container and then they will just freeze it in the freezer, and then it can last like 6 months
Wow.
or even longer. Yeah. Just
Store
put it,
in the freezer.
yeah. Like why people store like fish, right? But yeah, this one is but only selected coffees lah. Like normal coffees, I usually don't recommend doing that lah. Yeah,
But can you share like what is newbie? I only drink for caffeine only. I don't know what it tastes when. Can you like share what's good coffee and what's great coffee and what's normal coffee? Like no need to be too deep. Like just for me to know, right? Because right now I don't know. Like when I pay for coffee bills, right? I just noticed like last month I just tabulated. I spent 1,300 a month on coffee.
wow.
And
The cafe sure love you very much.
and it's scattered across lah. So like by now it's like 11 o'clock, right? It's my 4th cup already. So and I
You
don't judge
really-
coffee. So from instant
yeah.
instant coffee to cafes to those franchise like Zeus Starbucks whatever, or I don't judge, I just whack only. But for the sake of the caffeine. So then suddenly, hey Sean, you should mellow down a bit, pick the right beans. I don't know what it means.
That's why I'm here. Yeah. Okay. There's a few ways to talk about coffee. So coffee has like, I'll start from the bottom ones lah.
Yeah.
So like instant coffee is definitely on the bottom ones. It's a lot of defects, all kinds of defects is inside lah. And of course, with a lot of defects, it's cheap lah. Like instant coffee manufacturer, they just get cheap beans and then make it into instant coffee, and everybody just want it. Yeah. So that's like the low level. So you want to go you want to go a little bit higher, then it would be like I would say like the big brands coffee like Starbucks or Zeus
Or franchise lah, those franchise lah.
The coffee that they pick are like commercial grade or slightly in between, right at the borderline of commercial and specialty.
So this is based on like shape or flavor?
This is based on the score. So we will assess coffee in there's a grading system to score the coffee. So commercial coffee is like 80 and below. For specialty grade, it has to be like 80 points and above.
Full point is 100 lah.
Yeah, 4 points is 100.
Okay.
Like big brands, they usually just go for maybe like borderline 80 score, 80 to 82. So the taste is not fantastic, and the price is not expensive also lah. Yeah, the price is say like slightly above the commercial commodity price. They probably hire a good manufacturer that has a lot of good machines to sort out all the defects and everything. But yet the price is still cheap lah. Still consider like
that's how they make money lah.
Yeah. Of course, they get for the margin. Yes.
So my question is, like when you say grading, right? Like 70 marks to 80 marks, right? Is that more on the roasting process or the beans?
The quality of the beans, like unroasted.
Before roasting.
Before roasting,
Roasting is a whole different thing altogether.
Yes, of course. Roasting, the grading system is always before roasting. Like they get from a farm, they would assess. There's a grader called Q grader. They will assess the quality of the grade coffee.
It's a professional body lah.
Yeah, of course. Yes.
Not like everybody, I'm a grader now.
I know, you need to go for exam one.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
okay.
Exam is a very, very tough exam.
Coffee only, bro.
Yeah. It's just to assess like what the difference in terms of the quality of coffee. And of course, the higher the quality, the beans definitely taste lesser defects, better sweetness, and the taste full body tastes better. Yeah.
All the juggernaut coming,
just
right?
like it's just like where do you buy your coffee from?
Okay, so now the highest bill one is Kenny Hills.
Okay.
Because it's right outside my kids' school.
Okay.
So that's the worst. It's so convenient for me to drop by, come out. I did a barista also see me. So same.
Okay. How about like others?
Next is Zeus. Very next to my gym. So then it's Starbucks right below my new house.
I see. Nice.
So it's more on convenience. But of course, when I drink so much, when I can taste, right, I can know which brand is this coffee. Like if you just close by and drink. But I don't know like what is nice and what is not nice. It's what I like.
Usually drink black coffee lah.
Black lah. Because my coach tell me to stop latte.
Oh,
very fattening. So
sure.
like I think I'm fortunate that I don't have my stomach is strong enough lah. So the acidic is not affecting me that much because I eat a lot so lah. So when I look at it, right, sometimes when I think like the Kenny Hills one is about $16.
16 for black coffee? Oh wow.
It's at 14 something then plus tax.
Okay, right.
So 16. Then Zeus is like 9.
8 or 9, right?
8 or 9.
Yeah.
Then there's a curry puff promo. At 1 ringgit got curry puff, I add lah, of course. Then the Starbucks one is about 10 to 11.
Yes.
So like jumbo cup. So until when I look at your bill, like okay, so when I know you're here, right? But the thing is this: how many people actually blend their own coffee?
Blend their own. I mean, grind the beans.
Grind. Sorry, wrong word.
Okay. Yeah, blend is like you A beans and B beans, you just jumbo together. That one is blend. Yeah, it's grind it more and more lah. Especially after COVID, where everybody like that is like the golden opportunity to buy a grinder. So now definitely there are more people making coffee at home. Today I'm not too sure, but compared to pre-COVID, there's definitely more people grinding own beans.
What would your suggestion be for me? Like from a friend, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I need help. Like if I can save 50% of the cost, that's $500. I can buy another property already.
That's a good one. Yeah.
But how do I like okay? So maybe before that, right, we can explain a little bit what's on the table.
What I brought now here is our 3 different signature blends lah. So the first one is
this is the blend.
Blend. So blend is like So blend, we have Brazil, El Salvador and Indonesia. So these 3 different coffee, we just blend it together. We call it a blend. So the Shipper blend is our best-selling coffee beans in store. We have been having Shipper blend since like the beginning till now. And then
this is a 招牌 lah.
Yes, correct.
How much is one of these?
This one is 45 for 200 grams.
How long
How
can
many
200?
how many cups lah?
Or how many cups?
You-
How long? Like, of course, I want 5 cups.
This like 200 grams. Like if you make strong coffee, like I do, like 20 grams every cup, so it's like 10 cups. Some people prefer lighter coffee, can put like 15 or 18 grams, so it's like 12 15 cups for one bag. And of course, if you buy bigger bag, 400 grams, and then 1 kilo is different pricing lah.
This is 200 grams. 1 kilo bag is.
Big one lah, bigger. Yeah, the one that you can always see everywhere in the cafe, like they maybe put on the shelf or something. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the cheaper blend. This one is
And then this one is Chromoloni. It's our new blend as well. New blend that is very simple, like nothing fancy kind of flavor lah. A lot of chocolate, toffee notes, and it's how we describe how the coffee tastes like.
Okay.
And then you have another one is called Choco Cream. So Choco Cream is a blend of El Salvador and Indonesia, and this one is a lot of chocolate flavor notes, and then very like creamy like kind of texture. So for starter, I usually recommend blends because it has a combination of everything that starter likes, like sweetness, low good flavor, and then the texture of the coffee tastes better. Yeah. So like for example,
Sorry, I gotta stop you. The texture of the coffee.
Some coffee, like the comparison is like drinking water and coffee. So you know coffee has a bit of like soup, thick soup. It's a bit more creamy kind of texture. So different coffee has like dark roast coffee. Usually you get a better texture, better mouthfeel, and then you drink water, it's just like watery. So blend definitely has it's a balance of everything lah, because we create the blend to make it very easily acceptable for everyone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. When you say texture, what is in my head is like spray paint, bricks, concrete, and tiles.
Texture in a different term. One is like architecture and one is in coffee. Yeah.
Then I recently saw you guys like, okay, so what got us back in conversation is your new venture into vending machines.
Yes.
So I went and bought one
Oh, okay.
but I didn't drink it okay, I support my friend and I put in the cupboard. And then
Thank you.
You also worked with the cup company, is it?
Montego.
Montego.
Montego,
Is it a collaboration or you just design accordingly?
Yeah, we just designed one with the Montego and then put a
Good, because now everybody has a Montego at home.
Yeah.
Shout out Montego.
get sponsor.
No, it's a friend. It's a friend.
Oh, it's a friend. Nice.
It's a friend.
Nice.
So then, like, I think this is brilliant. A lot of people then say, okay, you should just pour water. Last time I see how you grind. You grind, put the powder, filter paper, take the... Why the kettle must be the long nose?
Just to make it easy to pour. Like if the big one, just everything go in. Right?
That's what I did. That's why my coffee not very nice.
Yeah.
So you then like do... And last time when I think, I want to look for Kai Binn for coffee, he make one coffee so long.
All you need is just some practice to get faster,
right? I will go make money better. But anyway, so this is your drip coffee bag, right? Like, I will just open one.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this I think it's superb lah. Because I saw this in this packaging. Oh shit, damn nice. There's a coffee brand in Moa.
434.
I think it is. I cannot find one. Then it's like some chaplang bag like that one.
Oh.
It's like something else lah. But you look at it, right? Then when you just open and drink, oh my god! And I was so jakun, right? Last time I didn't know what to do. I just snap, pa, and I pour the powder inside. I didn't know it was a drip. Then I go like, wow, damn bitter one. Then everyone, then when I put it online, everybody only say, hey, you are supposed to drip it.
The way to do it is like you put it here. And then just open this up.
Sean breaks everything, man.
Open this up. And then you pour hot water inside. And then just, if you want strong coffee, then don't put too much water lah. And then if you like lighter, then more water. And done in 1-2 minutes. 1-2 minutes okay lah.
1-2 minutes okay. 1-2 minutes okay. Can we go set this up? Thank you. We set 2 lah. Yeah. So how much are these going for?
This one is 30 ringgit for 5 packs.
So it's
30
packs.
for
So 6 packs, yeah, you're right.
Kantoi. Yeah, 6 packs. So 6 pack is 30. So per cup is like $5 lah.
Yeah. And we have on our website, like if you get 3 box or 5 box is a different price. The more you buy, the cheaper it is.
Okay, I will discuss with him, see if we can get a strong
Sure,
promo code.
sure got one.
Yeah.
You want 10 box? Can, no problem.
Yeah, but then, like, what was the challenge, right? When you were distributing other people's brand, then now you want to start your own. What's the challenge like? Last time you were shipping other people's roasting, right? How was the transition like?
The transition is more on learning how to make good products, like roasting coffee. So, we started roasting like very recently, few months ago, and at the beginning was a lot of trial and error lah. I learned roasting for quite a while, as in I know the concept of it. The challenge is to get to know the machine. So every different roasting machine is different. So it's like
All different machine?
There's a lot of different brands of even brand, different size. They all behave differently, like human, like basically. Wow. So it's like need to understand the machine.
I'm so amazed on how you describe machines.
It's not like car when you just go in.
Hey,
you
all
can
the
drive
car guys will whack you later. Hey, all cars also different, okay?
As in. To drive it is very easy. Easy, right? You can just go. But a machine, like you need to know what are the characteristics, like what temperature. Because let's say 200 degree is for this machine is different from 200 machine. 200
degree in another machine.
So the first month was it's all about getting to know the machine like what are the SOP that we need to implement to get a very consistent coffee.
So now you guys are just importing beans and
importing is one, but we also support local.
Good. I saw you visit some farms, right?
In Johor, Sabah.
How is the quality of our beans in Malaysia actually?
Generally, our Malaysia coffee are very good. The specialty ones, I would say.
Specialty ones.
Yeah, let's say Malaysia has a very special species called Liberica. So the general coffee is Arabica, Robusta, right? So Liberica is like the cousin of Arabica. So Liberica is certainly the very rare species that you can find around the world. Yeah, like only 1%. Like Arabica is about 60 or 70%.
And Malaysian, and
Malaysia,
Hari Kebangsaan.
Yes, we have the 1% here in Malaysia. So we have Liberica from Johor and Sarawak. They are not to say very big farms, say 20-30 acres. It's not big compared to Indonesia. Production is quite low. The yield is quite low also. But the flavor is very, very different compared to Arabica. Like lower acidity, a lot more sweeter. Do you drink coffee when you are young? Like
I drink Nescafe if you consider that coffee.
30 years ago, you drink kopi.
Kopi O lah.
Kopi O, right? Back then, Kopi O used Liberica one. And then, but after a while, because of the cost of Liberica and the price, so a lot of people chop down Liberica and plant palm oil, of course. And then that is where there's certain flavor gone missing for a long time. So it was like, until I get to know this Johor Liberica from my Liberica, this coffee plantation, the owner Jason inherited the farm from his father, and then
luckily he didn't sell the land. I would.
Luckily he didn't. Yeah, man. It's like very thankfully he didn't lah. He just still pursue in terms of quality. So
shout out Jason.
He is a very passionate Liberica coffee man. I would say and then he improved a lot of in terms of coffee processing, and his coffee also won a lot of world awards, and then won like the 3rd place of World Barista Champion, one of the Australian competitor.
Why these are not being shared? Right?
Maybe you don't know only.
Okay, now I know. At least never too late. Right?
They are now more famous than before lah. I have to say, like before the beans was in the world stage, they are not so famous lah.
I was just going to ask, like last time, right? Like now I go into the shopping malls, like the grocers, right, I'll look for the chap tupai,
Okay.
chap hang tua, the chap
Those
hub
in a plastic bag.
So so like those transparent bag that you can find. So I always like those one. Then when I find some, I will just sapu the whole thing.
Tastes good, man.
Sometimes just that I thought like, I old school. I old school a bit. Hey, thank you.
How's it?
I have no idea. Okay, for in front of the camera, I should stay good lah. No lah, but I think the way the drip also, I think,
What do you mean like that?
No, because
bitter or sour or texture. How's the mouth feel like?
I never pay attention to that. You know, I gulp my coffee one. I'll put like ice.
I need to open the
right?
cafe next to where you
Then I
work.
was just like, they calling for Sean. Yeah, just like on the spot Thank you. Yeah, ciao already.
He will be very sad.
That's why then like,
Okay.
this guy paid like, I don't know. Sorry. Then that day in the cafe the barista was around, so it's specially made. I didn't know. I go toilet, come back. Okay, then I ciao. Thanks. How's the coffee? Today nice lah. You sure lah? Then I ciao already. Then he's so sad. The next time he come back to me, Sean, you know that day I made special roast. This single origin, whatever, like single origin. Are we talking about whiskey?
Something like that.
So how is okay? So no blend means single origin.
Yeah.
Meaning it's one. So it's harder, is it, or it's more pure the flavor?
It's from one place. Single origin usually. Okay, let's say.
I think only
Brazil.
good ones you want to put single origin.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Or the Chekai one you want to blend.
Yes. So if like go like let's say Brazil Cerrado is like from a region, like all the beans they just collect together, and then that is like you can call it single origin, but not really. But because they are all collected from a region, single origin usually the good ones are like selected from a particular lot, or maybe like this region. There's a lot of tree that come out with orange cherry, let's say. So they will get someone to only pick orange cherry around, and then they process separately. These are like the single origin that is special ones lah.
How much would a bag of those? Like, what's the cost of a luxurious coffee? Just wondering.
You want to go all the way to the top?
Let's say lah. So
The latest one is $10,000 per kilo.
$10,000.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
can
now
buy
ringgit a
one
bit
car
strong
for
now.
1 kilo, bro.
People buy.
It's an auction lot lah. So people just bid for that.
Wow.
For what reason I cannot accept that too. So yeah, it's $10,000. Yeah, that
Okay,
one is
so-
the top lah. I mean, if you go below, they are still like okay. So I'll go all the way down. Like say in USD, the commodity price is like now $3 to $4. So this in dollars
Per kilo.
Per kilo, yeah.
Okay.
Per kilo, per pound. I said per dollar. Per kilo easier. So if you go slightly higher, like fine commodity is about say $5 to $7 per kilo. So usually specialty grade it will go above that lah. So a good ones is like $8 above per kilo. These are like the specialty grade, and so you can go slowly go higher lah.
So does your website carry those brands also?
Yes. So now we only do specialty only.
Oh.
Like $8 and above.
Now atas eh.
The below one, I just don't want to sell cheap coffee lah.
Yeah. No lah, that one you can drink outside lah.
Yeah. As in, and there are so many other options lah. As for those cheaper
So you
range.
only, okay.
So
So if I want to order from your website, so this one, specialty coffee is the one with the stock or no stock? Right?
we have both.
Both also got lah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
The idea is lower range coffee definitely have sort of defects inside. Like sometimes can like be like unripe cherry. Like it will cause gastric. A lot of people say they drink coffee, they get stomach ache or something like that. That's because of the coffee has a lot of unripe cherries. There's high acidity lah. High acidic. Yeah. So that is the one main one. Like some defects like mold is also not so good. Like people get dizzy or whatever. And of course, like black beans, those like black beans is usually over ferment or can be over roasted. It's just like pure dark charcoal. So if you drink a lot of all these defects, you can imagine you eat rotten chicken. Yeah. So that is the thing lah. So specialty coffee meaning less defects. Like defects will be very, very minimal. Like for us, after we roast, we will do the sorting manually by ourselves, and then this will make sure that every bag inside has no defects in the coffee. Yeah, so people can drink at peace lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like, I need like that lah.
Yeah.
I need the peace lah. I need the caffeine and peace.
Yeah.
I need the caffeine in peace.
Yeah.
But do you supply to cafes or you just purely B2C?
For Bean Shipper, it's only retail, like only to B2C. Yeah. We have another separate business that do cafe wholesale. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because right now, the day I was just walking in the mall, then something struck me. And then like, in this floor, right, there will be like 100 different places selling coffee. Like every restaurant should got coffee.
Yeah, sure.
And there will be cafes.
Yeah.
Then you have all the bubble tea stops also got coffee one. Right? Then like, we consume a lot of coffee
Yeah.
Then like every joker like me, right? One day 5 cup, 6 cup kind of thing. Wow. Maybe I should call Kai Binn for investment, right?
Sure. Can.
Yeah.
my. Yeah.
Oh, this one no smell lah.
Smell from here. You can take out.
Oh, is that the function? No.
Not the function, just to prevent breakage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So all these all done yourself lah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. From a more personal point of view, right? When you venture into coffee, right? How did your mom think?
My mom is okay lah. My dad no okay only lah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be an accountant, I remember.
Yeah. Right.
Right? That
Yeah.
So the main question, the main intent for the question is this. Like, now is it okay to make this into a career?
Coffee in
Yeah, as a career.
as you mean from barista.
So like
that
what kind of thing also like barista? Does a barista make a lot of money?
2 to 3K is a lot of money.
No.
No lah. Yeah. As in there's a lot of
There's
I
a
see
range to it lah.
coffee has a lot of there's a lot of different things to do in coffee. So like the one that we always know is barista, and if you go from barista onwards, like roaster. So roaster, there's people who roasting coffee, and the people who are managing
the roasting.
roastery. Yeah. And of course there's
The farmer.
cafe manager.
Oh, okay.
That role. If you go above, then there's sourcing green beans. So in coffee, the thing is coffee has a lot of different career paths.
Okay.
Yeah. So different, like say roaster.
Because my question is this, like, just because I know you, right, then I know a few common other friends, then apparently all from the same coffee world, like the past few latte art winners, the world award barista winners, right, all my friend. Then everyone thought that I'm from the coffee world. I'm like, no, I drink coffee, they will hate me, I'll just gulp that thing down, right? So suddenly like, hey, why is everybody into coffee? It was something very cool. I think 5-6 years ago, everybody's like, oh, I know how to do latte art, right? But until it reached me, then Sean, say hey, Sean.
It's okay.
So I'm just thinking, like, for those like fresh graduates, right, if they want to pursue this as a career, I guess it's fine, because there's still management to every single business. So there's the artist side of things, there's the management side of things, right? So you are now the business side of things.
As in, what people can see outside is definitely like the barista, the floor staff that's doing the work. But there's
a behind the scene kind of thing.
As the career progress, like McDonald's, you can just start with making burgers, but as you progress, there's a lot of back end thing.
Go upstream.
Yeah.
Upstream.
So there's for coffee, definitely there's a career path lah. The only thing is, are people willing to grind for the first few years, and then so that they can work along the way? Yeah, it's a different kind of grind lah. Like auditor also grind in audit firm until don't know what time, right?
Yeah.
For the first 3 years, it's the same different grind. Just that one in warehouse, one wash toilet only.
Yeah. Okay, so a little bit dial back into my region, right? Your first home is the one that I visited, is it?
Yeah, your one of your video lah.
The one with the animal farm one. So you are still staying.
Yes.
You're just staying in there.
Yeah, still
And I
staying
heard the rental there is going crazy.
Is it?
Okay.
How much is it?
Yeah, so question, right? You bought that during the start of the business or?
Oh, that one 2006, is it? I think it's
We moved
2006.
in when?
We moved in during COVID.
During
Yeah.
the COVID.
Yeah.
So
It was-
4 years back, so it was.
So the business is okay already.
Yeah. I mean, that one should be
Business
picking.
was okay. Yeah, it was okay lah. I mean, it was a new project and then it was still building.
Yeah.
So
So that time you buy using your income from the business already, right?
from EPF lor, and as in the down payment and everything. Yeah.
No, but so I'm just thinking like from a business point of view, like a business person, right? When you buy a property, how the banks look at you is very differently. So I'm just very, very curious because this is something that, like personally, I am running a business, but under a company setting, right? So I still pay myself salary. Why? It's because I still can get loans. Banks still prefer a person that is employed rather than taking risks as a business person.
Yes.
Yes, they say they love businessmen, only the rich businessmen lah.
Yeah.
So I also like but the reality is like when you start a business, especially at that junction, right? How did you decide to buy a house? Okay, like based on my knowledge of being your classmate, I think you don't think that much.
Yeah. It was
Oh, ngam buy lah.
yeah.
Huh?
The time was I have to say. And then it was like buy first, we figure it out later.
And
I just I mean the time I have a child. I have my son like
Two
That time-
kids.
no, that time one only.
Oh, that time
one.
one.
Yeah.
The second one didn't come out yet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And
So
then we were just planning a family lah. Yeah.
lor. So that's why sometimes when I do this too long, right, it's like you in the coffee world, me in the property world, right? We analyze so much, end up not buying anything. A lot of people, but then like you suddenly ngam buy.
I mean, first house you look into too many properties.
No. But I think this is just in resonance to the audience, right? Because now a lot of first-time home buyers, right, after getting into the channel, they get worse.
Oh.
Like analysis paralysis.
Too much information.
I know what plan? Should I go single origin? Just drink lah, please. Right? But that one cannot lah because it's 35 years loan.
Yeah, correct. Of course, this one like $50 only.
Yeah. So that's why like this is a classic example, right? This is something I want to talk about when I know I'm going to get you in the show. Sometimes really it's just luck.
I have to say yes. Yeah.
But that luck, right, is based on your convenience factor. This location, I think close to where I work, close to my old house.
Yeah, I think one plus point is because it was right next to a school, a primary school. So we figure, okay, by the time it finished, we move in, our child is standard 1. Yeah, because we have been driving, we've been living in KL for so long, driving to work send kids so for a mom like me, a lazy mom, so I'm like, wow, the school is just behind. I can just wake up at 7 or 6:30 instead of 5:30 and then bring my kids go there, come back and do my own things. So that was one of the plus point for me to say yes to that house.
I don't think he think that far.
It's a very big plus point as in
But so they actually study there.
Both. Yeah.
Wow, convenient, like that.
Very convenient. I see all the parents drive the car, queue, drop the
that
kids.
road must be jammed.
Yeah.
Crazy jam every morning.
And then even 7:20, I bring them down. They're still on time.
What a flex. The only time maybe cannot make it is leave something wrong. Mommy, the lift is not coming.
So far so good lah. As in I mean, so far we have been living there for 4-5 years now. Everything is like good condition. There's nothing much to complain about.
Yeah lah.
I
think the developer not bad one lah.
Yeah,
This developer really not bad.
developer lah. Yeah.
Then congratulations on your new office also.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So
yeah,
that one,
yeah.
okay. So what, or how does it feel like, right? I don't know whether he got answer for this or not, but let me try. Okay, you buy as a business versus buy as a home owner for a home. Do you think the same?
No.
Okay, where's your new office actually?
The Mutiara Central is right opposite Eco Cheras.
Okay.
The opposite Eco Cheras, like just at the corner of the roundabout.
Okay.
So we got a 26 floor office unit, and we're doing work there lah. And yeah, we purchased that using company. Yeah.
So like, for those who just think like, oh, just buy using company, right? To a person who knows everything like me, I think the company must first be solid in financial.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people who keeps complaining about tax, right, means that they are not earning enough lah. Okay, this is just me dissing some of the audience.
Maybe they need to learn about tax.
Correct. Because I know you got financial background, right? So then, like for your business to be able to qualify for a loan, cash flow must be good. Profits must be healthy. Right? So those are the things that when you say you can buy a property using your company, right? I think your company is solid already, bro. It's
okay
not,
lah.
it's not that those makan happy those kind of thing one. Why not rent?
Actually, it's because of that particular unit. So our initial was to find a unit there. So we are just trying different floors, see different unit, and then we happen to reach this 26th floor, and then happen to have one unit door open. When we open, it's like wow. It's a nice view lah. Green, tall, no blocking.
Views.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, this place. And then look at the views is the big one. And then of course I assess the other things lah.
The price.
Price. There's a storage area, and there's a facility also, like got gym, got swimming
pool. Bro, you go there and work, bro.
Yeah, and then location is okay. I mean, not very near to my house. Like my house drive 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's Cheras, and then somewhere that I'm very familiar with,
So
and then very new also.
Do you roast that?
Small scale, yes.
Oh, so I was just going to ask, like, does office allow roasting?
A very small scale only lah.
So it's like an oven, yeah.
Yeah.
No lah, to their books lah.
Yeah,
Hey, you bought tada, I bought itu.
Yeah, kecil-kecil.
Kecil je.
The big scale one is a different location. Yeah. Because that one you need like big lot of smoke and everything. Ours is just like small only.
To add on that, actually, when we find to rent a place, the rental versus to be purchased, it's just 100 or 200 difference only. So we decided to purchase instead of rent.
Yeah.
And of course, during the COVID period, after the COVID period, a lot of like owner raised the rent. So we heard some of the cases where the rent goes too high that they have to move out of their business. So I think that is also another thing that we decided, since the rent equals to the one that we need to pay, why don't we just make a purchase?
Plus the nice view, memang I tell you.
Gila Kak Ayo kawan I ni tak boleh lah. Alamak ni.
as in because it's already everything is done already, like the VP for 1 to 2 years already, and then we check out everything around looks good. There's nothing bad around lah. Clean. And then we're like, instead of renting, buy it to stay there forever is a good. Good.
Also stability. You don't have to think about like tenants. Like kena raise.
And then even if we don't want to use that,
you can also rent.
We can rent out. I think can easily rent out that for that area. Because there's so many, like all the housing area, people want to rent a small office.
And the next question is like, when office in like now oversupply. Right, but then when you look at like demands, local demands, right? Actually, it's still very, very healthy. So I think office is a very different category all by itself. And now, because I'm collaborating with Property Guru, so I have their back end system now. So yesterday, I was just looking at it. The highest yield property in Malaysia, your building came up, the office building.
Highest yield meaning
Meaning
return.
return.
Oh wow.
So like rental
we need
versus
to
thing.
we need to move another place.
No, so that's why like my strategy would be different. Like, I would buy as an individual, my company rent from me. So now my individual capacity income is stronger, so for me to buy more.
Yeah.
Then until a certain maturity, I use the company to acquire from me.
Yeah.
But provided the shareholders are all agreeable lah, right?
Yeah.
Don't like this one is like my own company, then it's different,
Yeah.
right? So the whole strategy to that will be very different compared to like now what yours is really from a practicality point of view,
Yeah.
which I love it lah. So like on view,
Yeah.
But it's your space. You like it. You open.
Yeah.
And-
you work so wow.
And this is something I'm struggling very hard, right? But with statistics, that's something to share with everybody. It's like when we notice Airbnbs in Bukit Bintang actually worth less than Airbnbs in KLCC. So what we notice, right, the rates per night is about 300 plus 400 for Bukit Bintang. But for KLCC, you can go up to 600-700, almost double. Just because of KLCC view.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
View matters, bro.
Correct. So thank you for confirming my theory.
Yeah, I mean we are like, okay, that view is nice. So of course we may not stay there forever. As in, there is an intention that let's say we move to a bigger place, so we can still rent. I mean, with the nice view, people will really, with a nice.
You
I
agree.
mean, nice view.
Did you calculate the yield before you buy?
No. I mean, for own use first lah. Yeah.
So like to me, like when I buy, like okay, then this is the rent. If I want to rent to other people, it will be almost the same rent, ma.
Yeah.
So if I want to exit out and get people to rent, I will need to make sure that this can cover my installment, ma.
Okay.
That's like nature for me, lah.
For you, it's because you want to rent out people, but for us, we want to use first.
Okay. Cool. No right, no wrong. That's why like sometimes I just think like, am I thinking too much? Am I sharing like more reasons for people to not get involved? Like the more people understand about real estate, right? Suddenly they don't want to buy. Wow, so complicated. It's like coffee, like last time.
Coffee is a lot simpler.
No, last time all the friends like Mel, all the like Kaylee, all my friends are all like when talking about coffee, right? Walao. You must look from the 3 different altitude will have different taste. When you taste, right, can you feel the note? Like what is note? Then what's the like body? Do you feel the full body? You mean the bean? Or then like, bro, okay, you just let me gulp it. I want to go work already. Okay, enough with the. Then okay. Last question, right, about coffee. Last question. What is V60?
It's the brewer.
V60 is the brew.
Yeah, it's just the brewer.
So brew, like I know there's French brew.
The triangle cone like brewer. It's just like a 670 degree.
Oh, that's why it's called 60.
V60. Yeah.
Oh. Everybody like, I need some V60, like Volvo. What is V60? Yeah. So then like I know there's the French press, right? There's the cold brew.
Yeah, cold brew.
Where they drip one, right?
Cold drip, ice drip, cold drip. It's different thing.
So lately, I think like I kind of like cold brew a lot more.
Oh, okay. The cold brew drip one, I think.
So they will just bottle it up, man.
Oh, okay.
I like it not because it tastes better. I like it because it's faster.
I know why you like it, because it's higher caffeine and you can gulp it, right?
Give me one. Just give me like sometimes they put it in like a whiskey bottle like that. They're like, like I give you back the bottle. Then the barista is like, bro, why are you doing this? Yeah.
You go to cafe here, you can order espresso to gulp it, right?
No lah, but don't scare people. You know the caffeine holic, is there such a thing? No such thing yet lah.
Like you lah.
And I drink before I sleep one.
You can still sleep well.
Yeah, I drink coffee before I go to bed one. So a lot of people, hey, you need to work hard later, right? And like, yeah, later. Then you drink first, right? I drink, I sleep better.
I cannot do that.
So that's why I don't not encourage. I think everybody 1 cup enough for indulgence, right? I need a life lah.
Yeah.
And I need more coffee.
Yeah.
So I think for For future, everyone who wants to just check out their beans, I'll put the link down below. Then we will figure out a promo code. We haven't talked about it yet. But congratulations in your new venture.
Thank you.
I think this is what a great transition of my image of you during A-levels. Suddenly now business owner, father of two. Walao. Last time, holy about his fringe only.
Back in those days.
Yeah, but I would suggest everybody to just give it a try if you're a coffee thing. But to me, I will just get this lah, so I can save money to buy more
That one is
property.
ground coffee. Yeah, this one.
Oh, ground coffee.
yeah,
What is ground coffee?
Ground coffee is just the coffee ground inside lah.
Sorry, I don't know what's coffee ground. I know what's ground floor only.
Many coffee terms.
Coffee. What is coffee ground?
Just like people don't have grinder.
Oh, so
you just
this is when I
open,
need to put
yeah.
the filter paper and.
Yeah, let's say you got French press, you just open and pour inside and then pour water inside.
Okay. Yeah, so get the drip coffee bag. To me, that's the
Yes.
thing. And it's designed in accordance to the Montego cup. I think everybody now has a Montego cup. Do you sell a Montego cup as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still selling.
Yeah, go get it.
Montego is your friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So they also own several other brands for
Yeah.
apparels. So that's why everything I wear
1,000
now is
miles.
also sponsored. Yeah.
Oh, the what?
Hopefully also sponsor. Okay. And I guess that's all for today. Thank you very much for
Thank you,
for
Sean.
coming to the show. A very different twist. Not so much about property, but something close to how I work. See you guys on the next one. Go check it out. Bye.
Bye.
La